How about we use it that goes...
That's not what the album's about.
Oh, is this too modest?
Oop.
Imagine if you just showed up shirtless. Taylor Swift released a new album, but while she released a new album and everyone was screaming about it, Elias and I were stuck in the air for like over 24 hours. Now we're in Thailand, but I'm getting FOMO because everyone's talking about the Taylor Swift album, so I figured I'll do a reaction to it to see what all the fuss is about. I feel like her songs are hit or miss for me.
I like her.
Yeah.
I really like some of her earlier stuff, like Feeling 22, is that what it's called? Into the Woods is really good.
I think I like her upbeat songs more than her slower
Shake
songs.
It Off.
Yeah, I
her
like that
Reputation
too.
album was really good.
We're casual listeners.
Casual listeners is what I would put myself as.
But we have no idea what to expect for this. Since Elias and I are sharing the same hotel room, I'm gonna force Elias to listen to the album with me too.
She forces me to do a lot of things.
Exactly. Oh, and apparently this whole theme is like lavender with the album cover and the first song.
Why?
And coincidentally, my hair's also lavender. I don't know why it's lavender. Some people
well.
speculate that maybe she's queer, but I don't know.
What?
Some people associate lavender to be a queer color.
So if I put pink on my album cover, people are gonna be like, oh my god, he's gay.
It's an album up to interpretation. So I think we can listen to it and see what our interpretation is. By the way, we literally just landed in Thailand. We are exhausted, but I'm committed to listening to albums that I don't miss out. Fortunately,
She showered. I still have not showered. I stink and like the humidity out here is disastrous. So Cindy's fresh.
I'm fresh with my lavender hair and my periwinkle pajamas.
Literally, we are fresh off the boat.
And also with my creamy, dewy skin, thanks to Curology products, which is also the sponsor of today's video. Curology is an online service that pairs you with a dermatology provider to create custom prescription creams for your skin needs. And the process has been super simple. Basically, all I did was submit photos of my face. I took an online skin assessment, and then I got matched with a dermatology provider who did like this cocktail of a prescription cream. But as you can see, I just showered. I brought the products with me in Thailand. I mentioned this in my last video where I would literally just splash water on my face. This is the first time where I actually feel really nice having a whole routine. I don't get that much acne, but I do get dry skin. Hopefully you can see from the camera, but my skin just feels a lot smoother now. You can actually get a free month trial using the link in my description below. You just have to pay $5 for shipping and handling. Subscription is required and it is subject to consultation. Check it out and let's get back to the video. I think each song is supposed to represent the different feelings that you might have during midnight. First song is Lavender Haze. Sound familiar?
That's me.
I like it so far.
Ooh. You know what? I can see why people are speculating she might be coming out in this album because just from the, what 30 seconds?
Just from her going, ooh.
I don't know, it's giving...
You're like, this is kind of fruity.
Yeah, it is. A little bit.
I like how it sounds so far.
I do too.
It's different from what I've heard of her other songs. This is cool.
This is the type of song where you can hear it in like a teenage rom-com, or like during a montage when the girl's like finding herself or something like that. Wait, this is actually really good.
Yeah, this is good. I like it. It's kind of sexy too. Let's play it tonight, babe.
No. Your turn. Equality.
It would be the same flat chest as you. So it's basically just about like being in that honeymoon stage of a relationship and you're just like embracing it and you don't care what other people are saying. This is a very similar theme that she sung about her current boyfriend, but this could also be interpreted as queer too. But anything can be interpreted as queer, so you know. Project however you want onto it. It's a different vibe that I've heard from her and I like this direction.
That song took me by surprise too.
Let's see if Maroon keeps up. Is this a reference because earlier her song was red and now it's maroon?
I thought it was Lavender.
Her other song where it was like, loving you is red.
I don't know that song.
What? That was like a single. Loving you is red.
What song is that called?
An older album where she was talking about like this passionate love that she had. And it was so passionate, it was like red. And now she's talking about maroon.
I don't know, I'm just a casual listener.
Okay, me too.
Maybe
no,
you're more of a Swiftie than you thought.
it's because my girlfriend loves Taylor Swift, so it's kind of rubbed off on me. Now I know the lore.
Oh damn, this is dark.
Yeah.
This is not what I was expecting.
The mark they saw on my collarbone. Is she talking about abuse?
Yikes.
Ooh. Taylor. Because when you're looking at a relationship in a way that's so passionate, it's burning red. But then maroon is like a more muted color. So now we're seeing like the darker sides to a relationship. That's called color theory. And Taylor Swift invented that.
I like lavender more.
I think the message of this song is interesting because it is a bit more of a complex take on a relationship that's not like, oh my god, everything was like rose-colored glasses. But I like the melody of Lavender Haze more. Maroon doesn't change up enough for me to like stay interested. Anti-hero. Oh, this comes with a music video.
It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror.
This is a self-aware song.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting because I feel like some of her previous songs kind of paint her as like a victim, but in this one she's taking a bit more accountability. I like that line where she will stare at the sun but never in the mirror. Her lyrics have been pretty good.
She's really well-written lyricist.
Some of her previous songs were a hit or miss for me, but this has been pretty good so far.
I don't know, most of her lyrics to me are very like self-aware, even they're painting her as a victim or whatever, because they have so many meanings to them and everything, and everyone's always like saying and pulling these different theories, and I'm just always lost. I do enjoy her lyrics, so.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby.
What do we think about this lyric? Sometimes I think everybody's a sexy baby.
Did you hear my covert narcissism? I disguise as altruism.
Did you hear my covert narcissism I disguise as altruism? That's very self-aware.
I can relate to that.
Her sticker said, vote for me for everything, which I think also is another self-aware thing because I feel like she constantly dominates the music charts. And then when there's like other artists that have similar music or lyrics or slogans as her, she sues them.
Really?
Yeah, like with Olivia Rodrigo.
Wait, I thought they were friends.
I mean, Olivia looked up to her, but I feel like ever since the lawsuit, she hasn't really mentioned Taylor. I feel like there's a lot of speculation about her being kind of calculating with just making sure she's always at the top. I don't know if these lyrics allude to that. I'm kind of surprised that she is showing that level of self-awareness. Wow, so much depth we're getting.
Stare directly at the sun, but never.
How?
Girl, be for real here.
The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out.
What in the knives out is this?
There's probably a secret encoded message that means something else! Yeah, that's what Mom would always do.
Damn, she gave birth to a bunch of delinquent ass kids. And she named her kid Chad. Yikes!
I think this is in reference to how she always leaves secret messages for her fans.
And there's always implying that they want to get something more out of it when it's just something really simple.
Chad, Preston, and Kimber, you're literally wearing her clothes right now.
No, I'm not.
She named her kids
Kimber,
Preston, Chad. She literally woke up from the dead for this. Yikes.
She doesn't love the drama loves her. This is another song where I don't really care for the melody, but I actually like these lyrics the best so far because we're getting a deeper look into her mind and how she perceives herself and what she contemplates about her life and her future. I feel like a lot of the lyrics were like much more storytelling than others. I kind of like it when she's honest about stuff like that. I'm like, oh, so you are human.
All I got from that was if you name your kids Preston, Kimber, and Chad, they'll turn on you.
Yeah, if you name your kids those names, then you have pretty much set them up for failure as being a douchebag.
Oh, Lana Del Rey's on here?
Yeah, so the next one is Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey.
Snow at the beach, weird but fucking beautiful. Flying in a dream, stars by the pocketful.
I don't hear Lana Del Rey.
I think she's the backing vocals.
Like snow on the beach. Yeah. If you didn't tell me that there was another artist on here and I listened to the song just by myself, I think I would not have been able to pick up Lana Del Rey.
Lana was more understated here. Overall, this song kind of had this ethereal vibe, very atmospheric.
Yeah. Snow on a beach, very juxtaposed, I guess.
Whatever she's seeing or experiencing right now is like miraculous. Her songs, at least on this album, feel a little bit more mature than what I'm used to. Both the melody and the songwriting. What happened to them? All the haters gonna hate.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Track number 5. You're on your own, kid.
It's okay, we're the best of friends. face.
I think this is just about her having a crush on some scrub in her hometown.
Those small town crushes could, you know, change her peripheral in life in general.
I don't know, I feel like he's just holding her back, at least based on the lyrics so far.
I don't know, when I looked at the title, I thought it was a song about herself. Maybe it's about her falling in love with this person and then I don't know, he breaks her heart or something and you know, she's like, damn, you're on your own, kid.
You're on your own, kid. You always have been.
That's the chorus.
Yeah, that's it? That's it for the chorus?
That's funny. Most of her songs are stronger with like the lyrics leading up to the chorus and then the chorus is fine, but most of the meat I feel like is
in
within
the
first couple of verses before.
Well, because I think she usually just puts the storytelling aspects.
Her storytelling is really prominent.
She puts it more in the verses and then the chorus is usually just repetition. But I'm like, why is the chorus so
You're
short?
on your own, kid.
Maybe that's the point though, because it's like, you're on your own, kid, and it's like, okay, what are you gonna do with that? There's that sense of like loneliness of being like, oh wow, you really are on your own because she's not feeding you more lyrics to go off of. That's me reaching for some meaning for the lack of lyrics here. The instrumental break is for you to figure out what you're gonna do on your own.
You're on your own, kid. Yeah, you can face this.
So the lack of chorus is made up for the ending.
That's the conclusion, right? The conclusion to this kid realizing she pulled through with that bridge. Track 6. Midnight Rain. I like this. Weird, the whole chorus is the distorted voice. But I kind of like it, I mean it's catchy. She was with a boy, but I think also she's becoming something bigger than what he had wanted in whatever box he had envisioned for her.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain.
Now, in this last chorus, it's no longer distorted. There's a reason for this, but I'm too jet lagged.
Maybe she broke out and was like, you know what? I am bigger than this. I'm free.
Oh.
I'm Midnight Rain.
Oh, wow.
People are gonna be watching this like, fucking stupid.
This is what happens when two jet lagged people try to find meaning. Now it's distorted again.
The town boy who's a sunshine, maybe he, in her head, he's the one singing this.
Maybe it's also like, since they're not on the same level, that's why you can't
like
hear it as properly.
Yeah. You know, you gotta, Taylor Swift, she does something. You gotta think, you know, what if we listened to this when we were high? That would have been gold.
When you're talking on the phone gets warbled on the other end because you're not on the same line. Midnight Rain. I feel like she's reflecting on a dude from like before her singing career.
And then when she like got famous and popular, he was like, hey.
Next track, question, ... question mark.
Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room? Did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? Oh, it's just a question.
This song is more like of a personal, private, sort of like a conversation. It's not very privy to the outside world.
This is my least favorite song on the album.
Same, but like I don't hate it, but it's very low key.
For that reason, it kind of feels more of like a filler song than like one that stands out. I mean, it's very clearly telling a story, but I don't think I care enough about that story. This is the straightest song on the album, and maybe that's why I'm not as invested. The next track I'm most looking forward to because it's called Vigilante Shit, so I'm hoping it's like more upbeat. I want some rock.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man.
Reputation?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Part 2?
She needed cold hard proof, so I gave her some.
I need more. This could be good leading up to something, but I was hoping for more from
Me
the
too.
chorus. You know,
especially when the first synth came out, I was like, okay, this is giving me Reputation vibes. It's like a tiny little morsel, like a tease.
It was very like dun 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 dun. I wanted dun 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 dun. You know what I mean?
Rock on.
Yeah. Let's sing about you murdering a man. Let's go all the way with this.
Ladies always rise above. Ladies know what people want.
Yeah, the bridge is kind of it's funky.
This bridge would sound so much better if we had just listened to like a really rock and roll chorus, and then all of a sudden the bridge becomes like all smooth and seductive like she's doing right now.
What I noticed about her music though is that it's less on like a musical aspect of it and more so on the meaning behind the lyrics and the storytelling.
But why can't we have both?
That's what people love about Taylor Swift, I think.
You know what vibes I get from Vigilante Shit? It's giving like the kind of music that you would see for like fan-made music videos for YA dystopian books. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The young adult book trailer, like, she was the chosen one.
Vigilante shit.
Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
I found the song underwhelming. However, I'm thinking about the whole theme of midnight. Like, this is supposed to reflect different moods at midnight. And I guess when you're plotting revenge at midnight, it's not gonna be rock and roll. It's just gonna be like quiet.
Hell yeah, it'd be rock and roll. I'd be blasting that shit.
Midnights are a little bit more chill. Track number 9, Bejeweled. Let's go.
Baby love, I think I've been a little too kind.
Her past like 7 songs have the same synth or beat or sound or what is it?
Yeah.
Like, it has like the same repetition or something.
The pacing.
Yeah.
The pacing is kind of the same too.
Like I can't sort of differentiate between like the last 3 or 4 songs.
But maybe that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be more like conceptual, like time is blurring together.
I don't know, we're making shit up.
Yeah. Nice.
Heard it then got graded on a curve. I think it's time to teach some lessons. Read you my world. Have you heard? I can reclaim the light. Nice.
Nice.
Shimmer.
Nice. It's given the same thing. I want more variety. Okay, Labyrinth, let's go.
Come on, Labyrinth, give us something.
It only hurts this much right now.
Okay, this is different.
Okay.
The whole time.
Oh, I like this.
Okay, me too. We're picking up. I like that. It goes da-da-da-da. Because the verse feels like different. It's very beautiful.
But she's in
and
like what? She's singing in like her headspace or whatever.
I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love again.
This has like a similar theme. She was in a really bad place, but then, you know, she
Falling in
found this
love too
person.
quickly.
So I liked it, even though it was pretty chill, but at least she was doing something different. If we're going with that theory of the distortion from the earlier songs, how it showed that there was a disconnect, our theory could still work because the distorted voice was repeating the same thing she was saying, and then they were overlaying it with each other.
Maybe they're
So they were, like,
in the
connecting.
same frequency in some way.
Karma, track 11, let's go.
Is it supposed to sound like that?
This is when my AirPods start disconnecting.
For the hell of it, addicted to
I don't know. It's giving the same thing. It's giving the same thing.
Karma is a cat, purring in my lap 'cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat.
Can you imagine if all of a sudden she went, "Cause Karma is my boyfriend. Karma's the reason my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing
Okay.
god. I mean, it's not for you. It's not. Sweet like honey. Karma's a cat pouring in my lap because it loves me.
I would love it if she did that. Because it would be something different. She would change it up. I want something
Karma's my
different.
boyfriend. Karma's a god. Karma's the breeze in my hair on the weekend.
I want that.
We want Rap Taylor.
Give me a Rap Taylor. That's the next era.
Little webs of electricity. Karma is a cat, purring in my lap 'cause it loves me.
I had to switch to charge my camera.
We liked Karma.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. The chorus grew on me.
Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma.
Second to last. Sweet Nothing. Let's go.
Down deep inside your pocket, we almost forgot.
I like this so far.
I'm just like, nope.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's like conceptual, which I respect. Sweet Nothing.
Maybe you like it because that title is like you. Sweet nothing. Literally, sweet? Ugh, nothing.
That I'm just too soft for all of it.
This is Give Me the song I play to put me to sleep.
It's kind of like a lullaby.
I want music that goes,
That's not what the album's about.
sweet, Karma's a god, Karma's your boyfriend.
I like the song. You're just being a hater. It's about how life is so overwhelming for her with haters like Elias laughing in the background, but it's okay because she can go back to her lover. She can just exist as herself and she can listen to their sweet nothings. Oh, you're so stupid. All right, we got the last song. Let's listen to it. It's called Mastermind. Let's go.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I told you none of it was sexy.
Let's go!
First night that you saw me, nothing groundwork, and then just like clockwork, told you I'm a mastermind.
Come on, Taylor. Let's go.
It's building.
It's been building.
You see,
I still like it though.
was accidental in the first night that you saw me. I knew I saw a white smirk on your face. You knew the entire time.
What are your favorite songs from this album? Obviously, Lavender Haze, just because it surprised us so much. Felt like it was a good intro. I like the lyrics to Anti-Hero because they were very self-aware.
I liked Labyrinth.
Oh, Labyrinth was good.
Top 3 is Lavender, Haze, Mastermind, Labyrinth, and then Anti-Hero and everything else.
what?
What?
What if I told you that I like Sweet Nothing? This is very conceptual. It's very chill. It's very low key. Songs that you would listen to at midnight, right? Like you're being contemplative. You're reflecting on lovers from the past.
I just can't personally relate to it
because you don't have a love life.
Relationship. So yeah, exactly.
You've never seen snow on the beach?
No.
You never had people whisper sweet nothings?
I mean, I have seen snow on the beach, and it was sweet nothing.
You've tasted my midnight rain.
Vigilante shit.
You're gonna get karma for that.
What can I say? I'm an anti-hero.
Remember when you tried to find the clitoris, but it was like a labyrinth to you?
It was honestly such a lavender haze, so I couldn't see or relate.
Then you finally found it, and you're like, why is it maroon?
It must be something about the midnight rain or something.
Fine, you're on your own, kid. And with that, see you next time. Go ahead and
karma,
unsubscribe.
Bitch.
Bye!
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted the pain. He wanted it right, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.